Hey, I'm Stephanie, and it's time for a haul, an Adagio beauty haul of all the makeup I have purchased so far this year. If you're new here, Adagio Beauty is just me trying to take a slow, mindful, luxurious approach to shopping. I go into many of the reasons why on my Adagio Beauty playlist, but the basic reason behind everything is this. Just like most people, I purchase most of the things I own in the hopes that they will either improve my life and or bring me joy. But in order for them to do that, I need to actually use them. And if I'm constantly bringing new stuff into my life, then I just don't have the time to do that. So with that in mind, what did I carefully select to bring into my life in terms of makeup products over the past 3 and something or other months? A replacement for this. And that's it. We'll get to what this is in a second, but because I did think that a one-item haul might be a little bit meager for the content of a whole video, I thought I would also include these 2 items, a lipstick and a mascara, which I did not purchase. These are the very first items I have ever received in PR. Does this mean I'm an influencer now? Am I supposed to get some sort of official welcome letter? Or was this my welcome letter? I have no idea. So let's do a test. Ready? I am going to use my newfound influencer superpowers on you, okay? You are going to go get a drink of water. Hydrate your body. Right now. Did it work? Are you thirsty? Did you go get a drink? Let me know in the comments. It worked on me. So I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm so good. As my fellow countrymen here would say, Prost. Now, on to the task at hand. My replacement item. It just arrived, so we can unbox it together. I am replacing this lipstick from Perricone MD. It's called the No Makeup Lipstick. I'm replacing it with itself, because there's only about 1 use left in here, if that. I really hope they haven't changed the packaging of this because I just love the way this screws on and off because it never opens in my bag. Let's see. Aha, same old, same old. Oh man, it's so satisfying. The embossing is all fresh. I haven't bought a new lipstick in so long. It's really nice to see that. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've used up several lipsticks over the past couple of years, but I haven't replaced any of them. Every time I've panned one, I just simply shop my stash for something else. That's because I'm trying to reduce the number of cream and liquid products in my collection since they do tend to expire faster than my powder products. So the question is, if I'm trying to cut down on things like lipstick, then why did I choose to repurchase this all of a sudden? And the answer is because this is the one and only lip product I own that contains sunscreen. And this is the only sunscreen lipstick that I have ever tried that doesn't taste absolutely putrid. So I think this is maybe the 3rd, maybe even the 4th time that I've repurchased this. Because I am trying to cut down on products like lipstick, I did debate whether I really needed a sunscreen just for my lips. But then I remembered the great fire lip incident of 2023. In case you missed it, I went on vacation to the seashore and I forgot to pack this. And at the time I just thought to myself, you know what? Do lips even get sunburned anyway? So I just went about living my best life in my wide-brimmed hat at the beach. Until one evening, I returned to my room to get ready for dinner. I was feeling fancy, so I decided to apply my Dior Lip Maximizer lip gloss, which has kind of a gentle, minty cooling effect. But instead of cooling my lips like it normally did, it set them on fire. I've never felt anything like it. And that never happens with that gloss. Unless, of course, my lips are sunburned. So apparently lips can get sunburned. And since I spend as much of my summers as possible on the water, I thought it would probably be smart to re-up on this sunscreen once it ran out. So over the past couple of months, as it was getting low, I would just kind of Google it every so often to see if I could find a good sale. And a few days ago, I discovered that the Perricone MD site was having a sale and it was over, I think, 60% off. So normally it would have been over 30 euros and I got it for 10 and some change. I was like, I think now's the time. And here it is. So this is the only makeup I've purchased for myself so far this year. But it is not the only makeup that has come into my life, because Queen Musia was kind enough to gift me their matte cream lipstick in the shade Becky Sharp and their 2053 mascara. And it's funny because I had seen some of the promo images for this brand, and based on the packaging and the images that they were using to try to sell this, I was like,
I don't know. I kind of want that.
Because, I mean, look at this lipstick. It looks kind of like a pistachio Dairy Queen or a marshmallow. I mean, ice cream, candy, be still my beating sweet tooth. And in the product image, this lipstick was just kind of holding its own against the Matterhorn, a mountain of ice cream marshmallow goodness. And then the brand was like, would you like some makeup? And I was like,
yes, please. I'll take the Marshmallow Mountain.
Best influencer ever.
Here's the thing though, they offered to send me more, but I only chose these two products because I felt like I could review them really well, because both of these look like the type of thing that would potentially fit perfectly into my normal makeup routine, color-wise and preference-wise, and so it would make it really easy for me to give a thorough review. But I would like to know from you if it would have been more useful to you if instead of these two items, I had chosen, say, 3 lipsticks from their line so that I could do swatch comparisons for you. Because one of the main reasons that the brand even offered to gift me product in the first place was because of you, because you watch my videos. So I want to make sure that my reviews best serve you. I've been using both of these for a little over a week now, and my first impression thus far is pretty positive. They are both unfragranced, which is great. I think they hit the packaging out of the park. I mean, one looks like a marshmallow, and this is heavy and metal. I mean, do not bop anyone on the head with this. They won't wake up for a week. And in general, I think that the products look pretty nice too. In fact, I am wearing them today. But I am still trying to get a detailed feel for the pros and the cons, who these products would really work well for, and who might want to steer clear of these. Because makeup is always a matter of taste, and these products definitely do have some personality to them. If you'd like to see the up-and-coming review of the Marshmallow Mountain and the Metal 2053 mascara, then make sure you're subscribed to see that. If you're interested in taking a closer look at those products, I always link everything I talk about below. And that's it. The whole haul fits pretty easily into one hand. Hashtag onehandhaul. We'll make it a thing. In the context of today's social media landscape, a small haul like this seems pretty unimpressive, but here's why I chose to share it anyway. There's that old saying that goes something like, you are the company you keep, meaning that we become similar to the people that we spend time with. And that doesn't just apply to people that we see in our normal, everyday, real lives. It also applies to parasocial relationships with people we hang out with online. And when our feeds are filled with mega hauls from larger influencers, I feel like that does have the potential to normalize things like overspending and overpurchasing for the rest of us mere mortals who don't review makeup or clothing for a living. And I'm not dissing those videos or even hauls in general. In fact, I watch them pretty frequently and enjoy them very much. But I try to balance that content by also watching creators on the other side of that spectrum. People like Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty, who's currently trying to reduce her makeup purchases, or Ruth Foley, who's on a no-buy, or Too Much Tash, who talks a lot about value and price per use, or Hope Mess Tom, who takes a critically sassy view of new makeup releases. Those are all creators who are just as makeup obsessed as I am, but they are publicly sharing a more realistic version of makeup obsession, at least a more realistic version for where I am currently at in life. So as much as I enjoy watching larger hauls, and I'll continue to do it, I do think that the more people who post small one-hand hauls like this, the more we can support sustainable and healthy consumption habits in the beauty community. Because I know a lot of us deal with overspending. To sum things up, an Adagio beauty slow shopping haul like this might not exude luxury in terms of its scope, but I have learned that true luxury, for me at least, has much more to do with the ability to relax into what I have, and much less to do with constantly chasing the high of a new toy. although I do still occasionally appreciate a new toy. So thank you very much to Queen Musia for the new goodies, and thank you for tuning in. If you, like me, are attempting to live a life of joyful moderation, then I hope you'll like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But even if you don't, have a great week, and I hope we can all remember that even stumbling can be a form of moving forward. So let's stumble in style.